Right then, lads, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in all parts of the world. We are back again with part one of Mikel Arteta out series because it's just started. It has just started. The countdown has started. So sorry, in today morning we are not having a transfer update video, obviously because I thought the Mikel Arteta news is a little bit more important than the transfers, and obviously I think Arsenal are pretty done when it comes to transfers. But obviously later in the day I will talk about Willian, Kolasinac, our Coutinho and a couple of other players, so please make sure you tuned in for that video as well. But in this early morning we are gonna discuss Mikel Arteta has been given 5 games to go. You either give us the results, you either give us the blueprints you're talking about, or you leave. 5 games for Mikel Arteta. Can he turn things around? We're gonna discuss that. We're gonna dive into that. Please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Moving very fast to our target, which is 50,000 subscribers. So make sure you do not actually miss being upon or being a part of those 50,000 subscribers. So let's get the party started. After losing to Brentford and Chelsea at the beginning of the season, after spending 129 million, whether it was spent in the right areas on the right player, it seems it doesn't count right now at this moment. Mikel Arteta has got to produce what you call value for money, and Arsenal have given him 5 games to turn things around. The club is a shambles. The performances are a shambles. Everything is absolutely a mayhem at Arsenal Football Club. And one of the people to blame, without any doubt, is Mikel Arteta. Despite the fact that the players are not good enough, despite the fact that the players are actually... I don't know what to say about the players. But I think they can do better, and the manager has got the responsibility to see that the players actually do better. Now, a report from Team Talk today early in the morning has actually given us a better insight on what we are talking about. Mikel Arteta's sack deadline revealed with new Arsenal boss already lined up. That is according to Team Talk. And they're saying Mikel Arteta has reportedly been given 5 games to save his job after his Arsenal's woeful start to the new Premier League season. The Gunners suffered a humbling 2-0 defeat. It's not a humbling 2-0 defeat. It's a bully. We suffered a bullied 2-0 defeats to top flight new boys Brentford before losing by the same scoreline to a dominant Chelsea over the weekend. That has led strong rumors that the Spaniard could be on the brink of the axe in the North London. Arteta has spent over 100 million on new recruits in the summer. However, his squad has so far not looked capable of challenging for the top 4 spot. To that end, the Daily Star claims the Arsenal claims that the Emirates board are willing to give Mikel Arteta until October's international break to keep his job. If the slump continues, then the Gunners will reportedly turn to Antonio Conte, who left Inter Milan at the end of the season. The former Chelsea boss, who was strongly tipped to make to take over Tottenham this summer, guided the San Siro club to a Serie A title before walking away because of huge financial problems at the San Siro. Arsenal face champions Manchester City before the first international break in September. That is the first piece of news we have, and that's the first piece of information I can give you. Mikel Arteta given 5 games to save his job. Can he do it? Can Mikel Arteta save his job? Can he do it? Because the 5 games we are talking about, you have Manchester City next, Of course, we know City are back on form. City are back on. City are already back already back on fire. So you don't expect them to be an easy game. Now, these are Arsenal's next fixtures. Allow me take you through our next fixtures, our next 5 fixtures, which include an EFL Cup game as well. I don't know if I don't know if this is included or not. But these are our next fixtures. Tomorrow, we shall play West Brom away from home in the EFL Cup. Manchester City in the Premier League comes next. September 11th, we shall play Norwich City. Burnley comes next. Tottenham comes next. And Brighton comes next. Now, for me, I think Mikel Arteta, if he's serious, he can't save his job. We can't beat West Brom. We can lose to Manchester City. We can beat Norwich. We can beat Burnley. We can draw to Tottenham. And we can also beat Brighton and Hove. For a manager who is looking to save his job, this is when we are going to see whether Mikel Arteta is capable or incapable of the Arsenal job. Because, look, I'm going to give you an example of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Whenever Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was on the brink of losing his job, whenever he was, he got 3 points. He won the games. And that is one thing I would love to see, or one thing I would love to get from Mikel Arteta. Can he actually work under pressure? At the moment, I think, previously, there's been no pressure. And that has been reported by Fabrizio Romano as well. That the nigga is not under any pressure. The guy is not under any pressure. They both trust him and things like that. At this point in time, the crock is no, whatever kind of result that doesn't go well for in the eyes of the fans, it affects their reputation, and it also affects their pockets. The Chelsea game, a couple of tickets were available. That was our first game at home. Since the return of the fans, that was our first game at home. But tickets were lying, unbought. And the reason is very clear. The reason is very clear. Arsenal fans are deeply frustrated. So Mikel knows now the board is no longer on his side. Give us the results or fuck off. Give us the results or fuck off. Get the hell out of our club. So the question now, the big question for me is, what do you think about Mikel Arteta? Do you think he will turn things around? Do you think he can turn things around? Because for me, all great managers that have had turmoils at the beginning of their careers, this is where they turn things around. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a beautiful one for me. Look, I think United need a better manager than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but there's no reason for me to doubt the capability of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer now. There's no reason. I think he's done what he's supposed to do. He's built the team. He's been absolutely spot on as a manager. So for me, Mikel, whether he turns whether he turns things around or he doesn't, that is now up to him. 5 games to go, and the games that he's been given are easy games. Brighton, Norwich, Burnley, those are games Arsenal should be winning. Apart from Manchester City and Spurs, but the rest are winnable fixtures. Look, it's a difficult one for me as an Arsenal fan. Do I want him to lose the game so that he gets sacked? No, I don't want us to lose games and become a laughing stock. Absolutely, I don't want it. I want us to win games. Do I want Mikel around? No. So it's a little bit of it's a little bit of more of a battle inside me. But anyway, that is it. Arsenal have given Mikel Arteta 5 games as per the Telegraph and Team Talk. We'll be speaking very soon. Do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well.